You know, when King David, it says in the Bible, it was the time when kings go to war, but David stayed behind. There's a passage in the Bible where it says that. He made sure to say that and point that out, because David was meant to go to war, meant to lead his army still. But yet, because he's a king now, he's been to many wars and all that kind of stuff, he decided to sit back and indulge, in one sense, on what his blessings were. And just sit in his comfort, sit in what was making things were easier, more comfortable. They got this, it's all good. And this is when he actually fell into temptation and gave into lust and committed adultery, got the guy murdered, did really disgusting, terrible thing from the action of him not following and being in the will of God, being in where he was meant to be in his destiny. So in the same way, I would encourage you guys, always remember to be about your Father's business, like I said from the other video that I made, that short one. Remember to be about your Father's business, because if you don't, if you're distracted and you're doing your own business or whatever, you'll fall into Satan's business. Because when we're distracted from God's business, which means preaching the gospel, or having your number one intention is to spread the gospel or tell people about Jesus or love people for Jesus or whatever it is, but you get distracted and you're more about your own kingdom, your own life, your own family, your own business, which again, nothing wrong with that, but if they became your first love instead of God, then that's what's wrong. And this will cause you to fall into temptation a lot easier, fall into weakness a lot easier, get distracted a lot easier, and deceived and taken down a lot easier. So keep your focus on Jesus. Keep your eyes on Jesus, the author and the finisher of your faith. There's something we're meant to do in this whole passage where it says keep your eyes, or fix your eyes on Jesus. We're the ones doing the keeping our eyes on Jesus. But he's the one who's the author and the finisher of our faith. But we need to keep our eyes on Jesus. So let's keep our eyes on Jesus and be about our Father's business.